So, in Black Myth Wukong, you have Curios, and you start the game with only 2 slots. And Curios are very, very important. You can get things like increasing the will gain from defeating enemies, you can increase the chance of obtaining materials from enemies, and you can also do things like landing enough successful hits will help you avoid the next fatal blow. So what we're going to do in this video is go through exactly how you can get your 3rd Curio item slot. And for this one, you are going to need to make sure that you have access to Chapter 3, which is the New West, and make sure you've made it far enough to get to the north shore of the Bitter Lake. But we are not going to start there. We are going to start in Yellowwind Ridge, Sandgate Village at the village entrance. And what you need to do at the very start is from here, we are going to drop off this side bridge, and when we get down to here, we are going to run through this little cave section. And when you first approach here, there's going to be a fox that starts talking to you. And basically what you need to do is come to this little pit here. There's going to be a frog boss. Then once you take down the boss, you can go and speak to the fox. And he is going to leave this area and move on to the next location. Then what we're going to have to do is unlock access to the next location for the fox. So if we go Yellowwind Ridge, Crouching Tiger Temple, and we go to the temple entrance, we need to take down 2 bosses. So when you are at the temple entrance, if you go all the way to the very top of the stairs, you are going to fight a boss called the Tiger Vanguard. So in this arena, this is going to be where the boss fight is. Take down that boss and make more progress through Chapter 2. And the progress is going to lead you to Yellowwind Ridge, Yellowwind Formation, and we're going to Windrest Hamlet. Then when you are at Windrest Hamlet, what you're going to do is you are going to make progress from here. So go all the way across the bridge. Then as we come down this path after the bridge, what we're going to do is just carry on making progress. There's a chest over to the right-hand side if you want to grab that quickly. Then on this bridge, there is going to be a boss called Tiger's Acolyte. You want to take down that boss and make it to the other side of the bridge. Then when you are at the other side of the bridge, you want to just basically make your way through this cave. So if we come up these stairs here, we are going to follow this all the way around and then head up into that little area in the background. So come around here to the right and then do a left, go up the little hill here up the stairs. And then what we're going to do is run around here, come down the stairs, follow this around. And when you get outside, there's going to be a drop. So if we keep going, when we get to the end of here, you're going to drop off here. And there is going to be the next, basically required boss, which is Stone Vanguard. Then after you have taken down Stone Vanguard, what you can do is turn to the right and go to the Rock Rest Flat Shrine, or there is a shrine over to the left as well. Then what we're going to do is go back to the temple entrance. So if we interact with the shrine, we go to Travel, Yellowwind Ridge, Crouching Tiger Temple, Temple Entrance. So back at the entrance, we are again going to the very top of these stairs. And when we're at the top, what we're going to do is go to the other stairs over this side of the little pool here, or whatever you want to call it. And because you have all of the required items from Tiger Vanguard and Stone Vanguard, you can interact with this, which is going to empty the blood pool, bring this structure up, and we're going to drop in here, and we are going to follow this all the way around. Now, there's quite a bit of combat in here, but you can avoid it using Cloud Step, or you can take on the combat and get yourself some XP. But if we basically follow this through, it's essentially just a one-way sort of area. You can't really get lost. But when you come out the other side, there's going to be a sand slide. So if we drop down here, it's going to lead you into a place called the Cellar. And this is the second location for the fox. If you come over to the back, there is going to be a part the fox jumps out, and he basically becomes a medicine maker, if that's what you want to call him. He can craft you medicines, including permanent stat upgrades, but your first time down in the cellar, you will also get a Pluck of Many, which is the skill that lets you clone yourself. And then over to Chapter 3, which is actually the final part to unlock the area you need for your 3rd Curios item slot, is if we go to the New West and we go to Bitter Lake, north shore of the Bitter Lake. Then when you are here, if you turn around and run in this direction, as we get further along here on the bottom side of this little cliff edge, over in the water to our left, where this little rock formation is, there is going to be a boss. So you need to take down the boss, and then what he's going to do is basically talk about being ill. Like there's basically a little sad story to it, sort of thing. But what you have to do is you are going to have to fast travel back to the cellar, and then get the talk to the fox dude. Then come back here, and the boss will be sat over here outside this little building. And you want to interact, once you've got the medicine off the fox, you want to interact with the boss again. And basically, you are going to be teleported to a secret area. So if we head back to the shrine, basically, after the boss fight, you would come back to the shrine, you'd go Yellow Wind Ridge, Crouching Tiger Temple, you'll have access to the cellar, speak to the fox, get him to make the medicine after speaking to the boss after the boss fight. When you have the medicine, you want to come back to the north shore of the Bitter Lake, talk to the boss dude again that you took out, basically give him the medicine, then he's going to teleport you to somewhere called the Zodiac Village, which is Ruyi Scroll, and you go to the village entrance. Then when you are in Zodiac Village, a lot of the NPCs will make their way here. You'll have the guy that upgrades your gourds and stuff, you'll have the fox to do your medicines. But if you come over to the left-hand side, come through this arch, there's going to be a blacksmith. And this blacksmith gives you the ability to upgrade your armor to improve its defensive stats and things. But in the menu, there is going to be an option, if we stand in the right position, there will be an option to challenge. I've already done this, but when you have done the first challenge, you will unlock your third curio slot. So basically, you do the challenge, defeat the boss, come back into this menu, and it'll say third curio slot or something like that. You basically click on that unlocks it. Challenging multiple times does nothing. But on top of being able to upgrade your armor and have a third curio active, if we go back to the shrine quickly, you are also going to get access to an iron armor set. So you get the iron horned helm, you'll get the iron tough armor, the iron tough gauntlets, and also the iron tough greaves. So you unlock the ability to upgrade your armor and make it stronger. You get a full-blown armor set from defeating that blacksmith, Yin Tiger, and you also get access to your third curio slot. So that is exactly how you can unlock your third curio slot in Black Myth Wukong, and what we are going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.